Last play before the kick, and this is the one that you will be seeing and that you'll be hearing about, and this was the legacy play. So the Bengals are trying to stop him from a field goal. You got this great kick of Harrison Butker, and it's on the 3rd and 4. We've seen this 100 times now. Mahomes rolls out, and Joseph Osai, 58, hits him late. He hits him demonstratively late, and it's chaos. It looked like he also blew his knee out on the play, which I guess he didn't because he walked off, and there's a long delay. And there was a subtext here of maybe the official didn't want to call it, or maybe he was just really thinking about it. But he called it, and he should have called it. It's a black and white, objective roughing the passer. He was way out of bounds. The contact was enough. I watched it from a few different angles. Did Mahomes sell it? Maybe a little. He didn't flop. He was hit. And this was not. If you want to blame the officials for the loss, that's your prerogative. Don't blame him for this play. This was Joseph Osai, a player who was playing a great game on the end of a great season, who made a really bad decision in a very emotional moment. And it's like, I think Chris Webber calling the timeout. This is one of these things where in a moment where you're like, I shouldn't have done that, and now I'm going to sit there and I'm going to cry, and it breaks your heart. I would just say, don't blame the officials for that one. I'm not going to tell you to blame the officials. Go ahead. You're going to do what you're going to do. I think they got that one right, and I can't get them off the hook for that one.
So could they have swallowed the whistle on that one? Is that objective, or was it, hey, as Steratore said, the guy's out of bounds and you pushed him? Like, that's...
I think it was so obvious. I don't even think the Bengals were mad about the call. I think the Bengals, if anything, were mad that the penalty was committed. You know, and there's some video afterwards of a couple different guys being upset at Osai. It would have made it, if he doesn't do that, Butker gets a 60-yard field goal, which who knows, maybe he makes. But the 45, see you later. I do not think you can swallow the whistle. It was that obvious. They would have
had a chance. There was 8 seconds. They could have quick out, maybe got a couple more yards, and it would have been a 50-something yard field goal.
Maybe, yeah.
But to your point, Osai had a great game. Is a 21-year-old man.
Sucks.
Like, is a great kid from everyone who says. And I thought it was cool after the game, and they go to the locker room, and he's just getting, all the questions, which you do. I've been at that job from the other side of it when Blair Walsh missed that field goal against Seattle. And sitting there with a microphone in his face, and your heart's breaking, like, what are we looking for here, guys? And B.J. Hill, his teammate, slides over, veteran guy, and is, like, just there for him. And the second the questions kept on going a bit, he's like, guys, all right, I think we got what we needed, which I thought was cool.
For people who don't know, Pete, a little bit about Osai. Was it second-year guy?
Second-year guy to Texas, like a second-round pick, like a good player. And it's been a really big, important piece to them, and played the best game of his career before that happened. So.